Hello everyone, Yotam from Useless ID here, and I'm going to talk about the 5 records that changed my life or influenced my songwriting or did something crazy to me. So we'll start with the first one. It's Nirvana, Nevermind. I think up until Nirvana, Nevermind, I was listening to rap and hip hop and whatever was in at the time. I was this Brooklyn kid and I was 13 years old. And then when Nirvana, Nevermind came out, it just blew me away. And I felt that it was my calling. I had to get a guitar and I had to start playing it and I had to start doing something. I just, it put something in me that I couldn't explain. And yeah, so Nirvana, Nevermind, it's a great album. All the songs, to me, it's one of the most perfect albums of all time. And still to this day, I find myself listening to it every once in a while. Next album, Gorilla Biscuits, Start Today. I discovered Gorilla Biscuits through a tape a friend gave to me who showed me punk rock and you know, all the Bad Religion, early Bad Religion, all that stuff. But when I got the Gorilla Biscuits tape, once again, I was like, holy shit, what is this? This is like my youth in Brooklyn, but sung and screamed at me and with this crazy massive positivity and it was great. And to top that off, Useless ID played a few shows with them in Japan, and I got to sing a song with them, and it was a dream come true. So, Gorilla Biscuits, fuck yeah. Number 3, and this is an interesting one. It's a band from Israel called Nechei Na'atzah. Their album is called Hail the New Regime. The story with Nechei Na'atzah is it's 2 brothers from the Upper Galilee, and they were singing about what us punkers and what people see in Israel, but are kind of afraid to talk about. They took that and put a mirror in your face. This is what's happening in Israel. This is what's happening with the prime minister. This is what's happening in politics. This is the real fucking deal. Jawbreaker, Dear You. That's an interesting one. I feel like Jawbreaker is kind of like the bridge between Nirvana and Green Day Dookie, but kind of like with smart, intelligent lyrics. And once I read Blake's lyrics, it blew my mind. As a songwriter, I always strive to get better and better and better at what I'm doing, and it kind of made me up my game. Before Useless ID recorded Redemption, I was reading the lyrics of Dear You over and over and over, not even listening to the songs, which are amazing and colorful, great production. Those guys are wonderful people as well, and so yeah, Jawbreaker, Dear You. And the last and final album that influenced my songwriting and changed my life is the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds, which I should have said as the first, but it kind of came later on in life to me. When I was like 24, I heard Beach Boys' Pet Sounds and I just obsessed over it. I obsessed over the production of it and the sounds and the songs, of course, and I took many of those little production values and the productions that I do as well. I always think about those harmony layers. I always think about those beautiful voices. Brian Wilson inspired my songwriting a ton, and you can hear it also in Useless ID and also in the stuff I do solo. So those are my 5 top records. Thank you guys very much. Take care.